All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yashai. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yashai. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yashai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the prophets of the body. Shalom to the prophets of that body. Kal halali mabanawa Yahweh Alahayanawa Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakahak Wadash. All right. Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. All right. I've noticed in this world, especially amongst the Israelites, right? The heathen they've got heathenistic behaviors anyway. They're a bunch of animals, right? But our people, are trying to make make wickedness look cool, right? I've noticed many videos I've seen online where there's a couple. Couples react to videos, movies, and shows, and comedy skits and all that kind of stuff. There was a Benjamite couple, right? From Toronto. Toronto Jakes usually have because a lot of them are Benjamin, have like a little bit of the West Indian sort of twang to their accent. It was a couple, right? And they would very rarely get thumbs up, because they'd be all lovey-dovey and reacting to videos, and they look great together, and but then I think a little while later, his woman posted a video where she left, or they split up, the couple split up, and that video got thumbs up in the thousands. There's a saying, misery loves company. All right, the Israelites, especially the so-called black woman, right, and other women for that general, but the black woman leads the way in this, and all the other tribes follow, and the heathen women follow this as well. And the heathen women are just, worse, all right. But the so-called black woman is a proper demon, where and I've noticed it, before I knew I was Jake, that they always hate on seeing couples. Because misery loves company. They don't like seeing a man and a woman happy together. They don't like seeing like a sharp-looking man with a beautiful woman. They get jealous, because most of the time the women that we deal with are black women, and they look better than the so-called black women, long natural hair and all that. And they always just hate on you. They just hate on you. They have this evil nature where they, any of you men out there, right, that have a woman that hangs out with women that are single, women that don't have a man, women that are like that like to go clubbing a lot, get your woman away from them, because those bitches are gonna get your woman to cheat. Those bitches are gonna, go out, take her to a club one night, and a couple of guys are gonna hit on that table or whatever of a bunch of women. Your woman's gonna be part of that number, and all of her friends are single, and there's gonna be a guy trying to hit on your woman. Get her away. All right, because women love to destroy relationships because they're not happy. They don't have that balance in their life. They like to destroy it. This is their nature. Now, if a woman is so-called happy with her husband, he works, she works, or whatever, they take care of the children, they're paying the bills, she's loyal to him, he doesn't beat her or nothing, she dresses appropriately and all that kind of thing. Women are gonna hate. Women are gonna hate, man. But if a woman is acting like Sexy Red or Lil Kim or who's the other one? Who's that one that looks like a tranny? That big bitch. Megan Thee Stallion, acting like that. Multiple men, see what they can get out of a man, using and abusing that man. Yeah, that's what they, want. That's how they want to be. With all the information that's online these days of women being deleted, other women coming out and calling these whores out and telling them that their ways are wrong, and you will suffer down the line, and this is not the way to be, to be an adulterous woman, right? But these women are going to suffer that behave that way, Proverbs 30 and 20 again. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Right? Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yashai, thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. All right. Now her boyfriend, all right, who she's calling to order food, right? And her boyfriend is assuming she's somewhere else. She probably said that she's with a girlfriend or whatever. They're hanging out or whatever. And she's ordered food. Her boyfriend's going to pay for it, but the food's going to arrive, and it's going to be for her and her side man she's dealing with. Now, what do you think is going to happen to a woman like that when all help pops off? You think Yahweh Shemashai is going to spare her, spare him, and he's putting himself on camera, giving that little proud smirk like he's doing something, huh? You guys are going to get deleted. All right, you're going to get deleted. You're going to get deleted. Just trying to find another scripture. 1 second, it's coming to mind. Sweet. Damn it. Stolen. Yes, it's stolen waters. Stolen waters. So, like, I'm just trying to find a. Proverbs 9 and 17. Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. You know? Now, the stolen waters or the bread eaten in secret, which is pleasant to him, is like him, like certain men, they like to take another man's woman. They get off on that, especially if they hate that man. You know? Like Esau would pull a so called black woman or a brown woman, right? And there's been many instances where these crackers will rub up on the brown woman in front of men of color just to see their reaction. And really, the Edomite hates that so-called black or brown woman. But when they're banging these women out and recording them, putting them on Ghetto Gaggers or some other website, if they're dealing with an Indian girl or a Hispanic woman or whatever, or Arab woman, that could be Jake or the heathens or whatever, but they see you as most of the times the same. They'll be saying in their mind while they're backshotting them, "Oh, look at this ninja woman! Look at this, uh, look at this packy bitch, or look at this spick bitch, or look at this wog or whatever." They get off on that the same way these jakes get off on dealing with somebody else's woman. And what do you think is going to happen to a man like that? Yahweh Shemashai is going to delete you, unalive you, hardcore, and this bitch over here is going to get it too harder. Because when that day comes, if her boyfriend hasn't done something about this already, right? I ain't seen nothing on the news yet. But when that day comes, right, he'll probably come for her, right? When all hell breaks loose and there ain't no police around anymore, because the police are gonna be too worried about themselves. He's gonna come for you. And if he doesn't come directly for you, her boyfriend, that her man that she's calling, right? Other men are gonna come. Yahweh Shemashai is gonna send spirits out to do his bidding, do his vengeance. All right? Those left-hand side spirits are going to come for this bitch and this cunt over here, this man over here. All right? That gets off and doing shit like this. And he's recording it as well. And it makes you think, okay, it's going on social media. Does this woman know that? Okay, cool. It's going on social media. Her man's going to find out anyway. And they get off on that, They don't. You think they believe in long-term marriages? You think they believe in, a woman being, a woman being loyal to her man? They don't care. It's all about the dollar bill, the pound sterling, the euro, which is going to be out very soon. It's going to crash, And so much news and footage comes out about women being alone. You're going to be left with cats. You're going to have no one to even hold you at night when it's cold, or protection and things like that. It's better to find yourself a man while you're young and beautiful, so he can be your protector and provider. No man wants a bitch whose pussy's been stretched out. Salakia for the language, but it annoys you. This situation annoys you. Look at his clown's face, man. Look at that smirk on his face. And the fact that you see your own people do this is even worse, man. But then again, that's the 2/3 in the book of Zechariah. They're going to get deleted. You know, this is the wickedness of our people, man. You know. All right, I'm gonna play it. Check it out.
Hello. What you doing? Nothing. With my friend. Can you order me some food? I think is Chick-fil-A still open? Oh, okay. How about Applebee's? Applebee's, yeah. Applebee's. You ate today? No, that's why I'm asking you to send me some food. What you want? Hold on. Just get whatever. Can I can you do the 2 for $20? It's the loaded mashed potatoes, chicken, and then the fajitas. And two large lemonade. The fajitas and then the 2 for $20. 2 for $20? Mm-hmm. What you need 2 meals for? Cause it's me and my friend. We hungry. My friend, you don't know her. Okay, so just.
Her man's asking, who's your friend? And she goes, it's my friend, it's my friend. And when she says my friend, Jake gets up with his phone recording it with that proud look on his face, grabbing her butt. You know? Because the girl's built very nicely, of course, you know? I'm not going to deny that. But then again, she's wicked as well. And she knows what she's doing. And Jake is a simpleton saying, oh yeah, I'll buy it for you, you know? I'll buy you something from Applebee's or whatever restaurant. You know? Man, this world is gone, man.
Don't do that. What you mean don't do like that? Let me see your phone. Why do you want to? Don't do that. You're not my dad. Where you live? I'm downtown. You ain't telling me downtown. Yeah. Why are you acting like that? Are you gonna send it or not? Shit.
All right. I mean, he's got a right to ask where you at. You know, obviously they're pretty young. They don't live together, which is a good thing. That's a blessing for him. He doesn't live with her, and I hope he sees this because Jake, you've had your peace with her. Get rid of her, man. She's nothing but a wig head anyway. Look at that, man. Her hairline's like she's like RoboCop. That thing comes up. That wig comes off her head. The bitch like RoboCop. Look at that. Look what her hairline is at. You know, fucking George Jefferson. Ecclesiasticus 26:12. She will open her mouth. So this is Ecclesiasticus 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. What's a quiver? You see what bow? You know, you've seen a bow and arrow, right? The quiver is what the arrows go into. You know, it's like that little sort of container which carries all the arrows. What's her quiver? Is her vagina. What's the arrow? The penises that she takes multiple times. You know, and Ecclesiastes 26:12 says, if you look at the wording of the Bible, we don't brothers say, "Oh, she's thirsty" or "He's thirsty" or whatever. See, the Bible is written by us for us. You understand? The Bible has has slang in it. You understand? Like crib and thirsty and other numerous words. So you notice it's for Jake and by Jake. Ecclesiastes 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain and drink of every water near her. Every water near her. Now, that could all the drink of every water near her is basically she's sampling all the men, you know, in layman's terms. And obviously, all right, I don't want to get too graphic. Obviously, when a woman she's going down on numerous men, and obviously they're shooting their load in her mouth as well. You know, some of these women are foul like that, and then they'll come back home to you, probably just use mouthwash in the car, and then you kissing them on the mouth. That's why we live in a very dangerous world, man. Ecclesiasticus 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow, man. All right, let me just get one more. Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. Now, whether her man gets her and gets him or somebody else. But I think what Jake should do if he does see this is just forget about her, block her, right? And just forget about her, man. Call her out and just block her and just stay away from her. You know what I mean? Get a restraining order before things pop off. You know, if he does see it, it's up to the Lord, of course. You know, but with common sense would say, okay, you got this footage. Listen, I'm in the UK. This is happening in America, and I've seen it. You think he hasn't seen it already? You got the footage. Keep it, record it on your phone, right? Go to the police station, get a restraining order, keep her away if you know she's crazy. All right? And block her. Send her a text and block her. Just be austere, polite. Don't use any foul language and just get rid of her. Forget about her, man. And get you a white woman. Get you an Indian girl. Get you an Arab girl. Get you a Chinese girl, Japanese girl. But I would say, get yourself an Edomite woman. All right? Get yourself an Edomite woman. So-called white woman. Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So when that day comes, you might get her, or the Lord might send another spirit out to get her. Okay? Because you can't do things like that and get away with this, man. There is no way you can do things like this, especially being the part of the nation of Israel, even though you're part of the 2/3. You can't go around having dealing with other men while you have a man. You know, you can't do that. The first man that pops your seal you have sex with is not technically, through the scriptures, is your husband, because he's the one who took you, humbled you, opened your legs, took your clothes off, or you undressed for him. You know, he put it in. You know, he saw you in all your glory, naked, and he was the only one supposed to see you in all your glory, naked, not no other man, man after man after man after man. All right, people just about buy a second-hand car with one user or two users. All right, nobody wants a woman that's had 50 to 60 partners, let alone one partner. All right. So we live in a real foul world, man. I'm telling you, a lot of these women are going to get deleted, and a lot of these men are going to get deleted. You know, clowns like this guy. You know, thinks he's doing something. You know, trying to show his boys that, yeah, man, look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. You know, even some of you Jakes that do this with white women, you can't even do that with a white woman. Even though, listen, we hate Esau, but in righteousness, you can't deal with her because she has a husband too who could be who's an Edomite. I know, okay, yeah, Jake, yeah, I want to get back at the white man. I want to fuck his woman and all that kind of stuff. Slack for the language, but I want to deal with his woman. I get the anger. I understand that. But you can't do that. You want to do that? Get yourself a single white woman, a nice looking one at that. Then you can piss Esau off. You know, make sure when you hit the streets while you can before hell breaks loose, walk around with her, man. Rub her up. You know, rub her backside in front of Esau. Piss Esau off that way. You know, but get you a single woman. You know, but Jake's doing amongst our own people. You know, listen, man, it's just a whole bunch of emotions come up in me because this pisses you off. You know, and he looks young as well. Was he about 16, 17, 18? And she's pretty young too. It's simpletons, man. Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, and now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You know what mire is? Swampy, boggy ground, swampy ground. She's going to be stomped out good and proper when that day comes, man. Let's play it again and we'll leave it there. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai.
Hello. What you doing? Nothing. With my friend. Can you order me some food? I think is Chick-fil-A still open? Oh, okay. How like Applebee's? Applebee's, yeah. Applebee's. Mm-hmm. No, that's why I'm asking you to send me some food. Hold on. Just get whatever. Can you do the 2 for $20? It's the loaded mashed potatoes, chicken, and then the fajitas. and two large lemonade. The fajitas and then the 2 for $20. 2 for 20. Mhm. What you need 2 meals for? Cause it's me and my friends. We hungry. My friend, you don't know her. Okay, so just send it. Don't be like that. What you mean don't be like that? Let me see your friend. Why do you want to? Don't do that. You're not my dad. Where you live? I'm downtown.
She goes, don't do that. You're not my dad. Okay. So why are you asking for money then? You're not her dad. But you can ask him for money, right? But he's not your dad, right? But you can ask him for money. Why don't you ask your dad for money? Your real father.
Why do you want to? Don't do that. You're not my dad. Where you live? I'm downtown. Downtown. Yeah. Why are you acting like that? Are you gonna send it or not? Shit.
All praise to Yahweh Shemash.